Welcome back, everybody, as we begin the second half of the Reviewing Network Live Sunday Night NFL Rewatch. As we see Jared Goff's and Jalen Hurts' numbers. 7 of 12 for Jared Goff, 119 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. David Montgomery, 14 rushing yards for the Lions, 59 yards for Jameson Williams, 2 receptions, 1 touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 63 passing yards, 9 of 18. He does have the 1 touchdown. Saquon Barkley's rushing yards, 32 yards. A.J. Brown, 43 yards on the night. As we are about ready to kick off the second half here, Lions will get the ball to start the second half. Can they do something with it? Can they get back in this game? We're about to find out. Elliott kicks. And it looks like it's going to be a touchback. So that's where Jared Goff will get started. Nick Sirianni talking to Melissa Stark as we're waiting for the first play of this quarter to get started. I don't know why I'm clapping my hands for. Just trying to kill the time here. So yeah, Lane Johnson out with a foot injury, they said. How will the Lions start this drive off? They'll give it to Gibbs, and that's a nice way to do it. Good pass there for a pickup of 17 yards and a first down into Philadelphia territory, just like that. 14:50 to go as the clock is running. We see Dan Campbell there with the calls. Coming up on 10 o'clock here on the Eastern Seaboard here. So 1st and 10. Gives his numbers 29 total yards on the night. Goff to throw. Takes it back to Gibbs. And Gibbs has got another first down. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And they are already at the 37 of Philadelphia. So 3 receptions, 32 yards for Jahmyr Gibbs so far. 14:11 to go in the first. And Lions on the move here. So you see Saquon Barkley biding his time and waiting for the opportunity to get there. Get back on the field. 13:56 to go in the first. On the 37-yard line. Goff calling out. Brock Wright on the move. They give it to Gibbs again, and Gibbs will not get much this time around. A pickup of about 1 yard on that one. 6 carries, 9 yards for him so far, so it'll be 2nd and 9 coming up from the 36. "13 minutes to go in this one, third quarter. Jordan Davis on the sideline, 2nd and 9. Gibbs in the backfield again. They clock to 3, down to 2. Goff to throw and finds Brock Wright and gets a couple more yards before being taken out by Cooper DeJean, who has the interception on the night by Goff. Pickup of 4 yards, 3rd and 5 coming up. And that puts Jared Goff, I think, ahead of 150 yards on the night so far. 3rd down and 5, 12:40 to go. 12:40 to go. Both running backs in the backfield with Goff. Goff to throw. Fires deep and not there. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended target. So it's going to be 4th and 5. And what will Dan Campbell do? Will he continue to gamble? It looks like he is going to continue to gamble. It looks like he's going to keep the offense out there. They must really not trust Jake Bates on anything tonight. Goff took a hit too. Damn. 4th and 5. They have not completed the 4th down so far tonight. 0-2. Or will they take a timeout? No, they're going to do it. Goff fires. Not there. Jamison Williams, the intended target, and once again, they are 0-3 on fourth downs. Another turnover on downs. So a promising drive goes nowhere for the Detroit Lions. Eagles are back on offense when we get back. Everybody, we are back. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their own 23-yard line. Or 32-yard line, excuse me. This is Barkley again. And not much there for Saquon. Gets about 4 on that one. 2nd and 6. Give it to Barkley again. Barkley is getting close to a first down. Does not have it, though. It'll be 3rd and 1 coming up at the 41-yard line. Looks like we got a tush-push attempt here. Oh, and they actually got him. They actually got him on the false start. It only took him 10 games to do it. That's on Tyler Steen, by the way, who caused the false start. So it'll take him back to the 41-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 6 coming up. Actually, the Lions might have actually caused them to call the false start. I guess that's how you have to stop them. Because watch, number 56. He's the one that hits 91, and 91's just like, man, fuck you. And that's when Tyler Steen jumped. So apparently that's how you have to stop the tush push. Get the other team pissed off and then push them to push you. So 3rd and 5 coming up here. I can't believe that. Hurts. Running out of time. Fires it and not there. Dropped by Granson. So a quick 3 and out for the Eagles. Okay, that's better. If you're wondering why I was kind of moving and you kind of saw pauses there, for some reason, I thought I had more camera space on there, but it turns out I never emptied my trash from the files I had earlier today, so that's why I was kind of like having these brief pauses in that last bit there, but anyway, we're good now. No limit left on how much time I have left on my camera here, but we're good right now, so Lions have not been good so far, but the hope is that they get some help on this drive here. They have to get something here. I mean, they have been struggling all night long in terms of scoring. It's like Dan Campbell is afraid to kick and all that, because, like, he hasn't... Like, there's no reason why you should keep going on 4th down if it's not working. Alright, so 1st and 10 coming up for the Lions at the 28-yard line. 10:30 to go in the 3rd. They'll give it to Montgomery, who will get a nice run here, about 6 yards on that one, to the 34-yard line. Moro Ajamo with the tackle there, his 3rd of the night. 2nd and 4 coming up. $10-11 to go here. 2nd down and 4 coming your way. They're looking at Jalen Hurts and Petula are looking at what to do next. Be a better offensive coordinator. I think that's Petula. 2nd and 4. Goff to throw. Gets to Gibbs. Gibbs finds a little bit of a lane. Gibbs is on the move. Past the 50. Past the 45. Past the 40. Still on his feet. Past the 45, 30, 45, 25. All the way to the 24-yard line of Philadelphia. That's a 42-yard pass for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a 1st down for the Lions. Jack Campbell and Zach Bond on the tackle there. I think that's Jack Campbell. Jahad Campbell, I think it may be. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 24-yard line with Sewell with a big stop there by Majumbo. Stop Majumbo from getting going. Gives it 83 total yards on the night. 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 24-yard line. They'll go back to Gibbs. And Gibbs, not much on this one there. Pickup of 2 yards. Nolan Smith with the tackle there. 2nd and 8 coming up with under 9 minutes to go here. Can they finish the job? Can they get points on this drive? As they're looking at Jahmyr Gibbs' numbers. 23, age 23. Selected the Pro Bowl each of the last 2 seasons. Of course, he's a Bama boy. Have more success right now than Bama is right now. 8:36 to go in this one. 2nd and 8. Got to get to the 14 for the 1st down. Play clock to 5. Give it to Gibbs again. And Gibbs gets inside the 20 and down to the 17-yard line. Puts him in the red zone. 3rd and 3 coming up at the 17-yard line. Actually, might mark it a little bit short of that. It's been updated here. 3rd and 4 at the 18-yard line. 8:04 to go. What do the Lions do here? You got to figure they got to get something here to keep this drive going. Gibbs in the backfield once again. Jamison Williams on the move. 7:50 to go in the 3rd. Play clock to 4. Give it to Gibbs, and Gibbs will find another lane. 1st down and more inside the 10, and down at the 8-yard line. A pickup of 10 yards on that one. 1st and goal, Detroit. 9 carries, 25 yards, and closing in on 100 total yards on the day. 74 receiving, 25 rushing yards. So 1st and goal coming up, 7:20 to go. What have you done for me lately, motherfucker? Quick move, Gibbs fires, completes to Williams, and not much there. Might have only gotten 2 on that one to the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up with 7 minutes to go here. Tackled by Adoree Jackson. Almost said Alan Jackson. This is what he does when he's not doing country music. He's playing defender for the Philadelphia Eagles. 6 plays, 66 yards, 3 minutes, 45 seconds on this drive. 6:40 to go. 2nd and goal. Give it to Gibbs again. Gibbs will get a couple and not much more. 2 more yards on that one. It's 3rd and goal, and they're going to definitely go for it on 4th down if they don't get it here. Reed Blankenship with the tackle there. So 3rd down and goal coming up. Third and goal. They've only had 1 so far of 6. At the 4-yard line. Give it to Gibbs one more time, and not much there. He's going to get stuffed. 1 yard on that one. And what do you do if you're the Detroit Lions? Jalen Carter was the man who put the tackle down there, so do you go for it here? And they are going to go for it again. If we can't hit it if we can't hit it 3 times, surely the 4th time will be the charm, right? This is why they're going to lose this game if they don't convert this 4th down. Fourth and goal. 5:20 to go. Goff to throw. Goff fires back in the end zone. Incomplete. And another turnover on downs when they could have had points. Adoree Jackson with the stop there. And the Eagles get the ball back. It's deep in their territory, but they will take it. Another promising drive, but nothing on the scoreboard to add to it. 13-6, Eagles back on the field when we get back offensively. Troy Polamalu just killed Gritty. Grizzy. I'm thinking of the YouTuber Grizzy from the Smitty's group, but no, what I was trying to say is Troy Polamalu killed Gritty in that Head & Shoulders commercial. But yeah, Detroit. I'm telling you, they're going to lose this game because of those plays where they could have had points and they did nothing to do with them. But so Eagles are backed up into their own territory, though. Can the Lions stop them here or get a safety? 1st and 10, 5:10 to go. Barkley in the backfield. Hurts the throw. Fires deep and incomplete. Incomplete on that one, intended for A.J. Brown. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Let's take a look at what happened here. As we look at Hunt and Phillips on the 4th down play. And they had a chance, and there was an opportunity for Brock Wright there. Jared Goff just didn't see him. Yeah, that's been the story, not the fact that they could have had points and they keep going for it on 4th downs, but they keep missing. 5:05 to go, play clock to 5, 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw again. Hurts better be careful here. Hurts fires deep down the field, and it's a catch! Jahan Dotson! We have a flag down, though, and an injured Lion. That's Brian Branch. That's big if he can't come back in. But what's the flag going to be? Maybe that. Yeah, that's going to be on Branch. Double whammy on him. So not only does he get injured, but he's got a penalty that will add more to the play. So that takes him all the way to the Detroit 47-yard line. And yeah, Brian Branch being off on that field play, that's a killer. John Dotson having himself a nice night so far. 2 receptions, 43 yards. Can't win tonight, Lions. Can't do anything right. Chicago Bears fans have to be salivating right now what could be possibly happening here. 1st and 10, under 5 minutes to go. Barkley in the backfield once again. Flip it back to Barkley. Barkley finds a little bit of a crease and does get enough there to pick up about 6 yards on that one, it looks like. 2nd and 4 coming up from the 41-yard line. Thomas Harper pushed him out of bounds. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Barkley's numbers so far, 47 yards, 15 carries for him. 4:14 to go here. Play clock at 15, 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Fake it. Hurts. He's going to get sacked. He's done for. He's out. Big sack right there. That is Roy Lopez on the tackle there. And that's a big play to stop the momentum. Becomes a 3rd and 15 back into Philadelphia territory at the 48. A name we haven't heard too much from tonight so far. Yeah, that was not even close. He had no chance of getting anything going. Mixed with him and Hutchinson, but it's Lopez that gets the hit. It's 3rd and 15. Hurts to throw again. Hurts going for the deep ball, trying to go to A.J. Brown, and no one there. He was not even going to get that far. They are targeting him, so that's good. But it's going to be a punt coming up for Philadelphia, which at this point is fine for them because the Lions have not been able to convert on these any points on these drives that they've had. .309 to go in the third. Braden Mann to punt it away. Khalif Raymond catches it at the 10. Scrambles away from pressure and doesn't get to the other one. So the 15-yard line is where Detroit will begin their next drive. Can they get anything going here? Because they have not had anything so far. 13-6 Philadelphia. Lions offense next. We are back, everybody. 3 minutes to go in this one here. Lions with the ball. It's a one-score game, but every time they get into scoring position, they go for it on 4th down, and it never works out in their favor. So maybe after 4 times, maybe you would think that, Dan Campbell will be a little smart here and play to get some points. But that wouldn't be his MO, apparently. 1st and 10 from the 15. Goff fakes it. Gets away from one sack, fires, incomplete. Intended for Amon-Ra St. Brown with Quinyon Mitchell at the helm. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 15. 2:52 to go. Clock stops. Big game for the Lions. If they lose, Chicago is the top team in the NFC North right now. And then Green Bay's right behind them. And then Detroit will be right down there with Minnesota. 2nd down and 10. Play clock to 6. They get it off. Goff looking for somebody. Fires. Tipped and nearly intercepted again. I thought that was DeJean. No, that was Blankenship. That's Reed Blankenship on the tackle there, on the near interception there. So 3rd and 10 coming up. And Jared Goff better be careful that he doesn't hit the ground with his head. That's a fun story that happened this week. I'll touch on that a little bit here. 3rd and 10. 2:48 to go. Can the Lions get anything here on 3rd down? Goff to throw. Flips to Gibbs. Might have a 1st down. He does. Past the 30. Past the 35. Still on his feet. Past the 40. And to the 45. And near down to near midfield. 33 yards on that one. And that puts Gibbs over 100 yards on receiving tonight. 5 receptions, 107 yards, 33 on that one. 1st down. Detroit at their own 48-yard line. Jahad Campbell with the stop there to prevent him from going further, but hey, 33 yards, they'll take it. As we reach 2 minutes to go in the 3rd. Flips it back to Gibbs, to Montgomery this time. Gets past the 50, into the 45, and down to the 45-yard line. 7 yards on that one. Then Montgomery's number 6 carries, 27 yards. No touchdowns, tackled by Mukbuka. Make it 2nd and 3. Looks like he did stay in bounds, so the clock continues to run. 1:41 to go in the 3rd. Lions on the move once again, but they've been on the move all night long. The problem is they haven't converted anything into points. Will that change here? Goff fakes, flips it, and nothing there. Trying to get to Brock right there. So 3rd and 3 coming up. And we know where this is probably going to go. They either don't make it and they go for it on 4th down and they'll not get it there. Or they might not get it and try to kick it. That would be the smart thing to do, but 3rd down and 3. 1:22 to go. Got Isaac Tesla in the game right now. I haven't heard from him tonight. 1:22 to go in the 3rd. From the 45-yard line, got to get to the 42 for the 1st down. 3rd down and 3. Goff to throw. Goff fires, and that one is nearly intercepted. Again. Batted away by Jalen Carter. Intended for Jamison Williams. 4th and 3, and here we go again. Here we go again. They're going to go for it again. Jake Bates must have pissed somebody off tonight because they're not even giving him an opportunity to try to kick it. It was not nearly intercepted, but 4th and 3. 0 and 4. Are they ever going to convert on 4th downs? Play clock to 4, down to 3. They just get it off. Goff fires to Brown. Not there. Not even close. 5 4th down conversions, and they've missed every single one of them. Like, this is the reason why they're going to lose this game. They are going to lose this game because of the fact that they've had 5 chances in Philadelphia territory to get 1st downs, and they have done nothing to try to get it. They've done nothing to convert them. Like, after the 5th time, dude, it's like, just call it a day. Punt the ball. Live to fight another day. But, yeah, he's pushing his luck here because sooner or later Philadelphia is going to break it open, just like the Green Bay game on Monday night. So we are not even going to go to commercial. We are going straight back to the Eagles offense. 1st and 10 1:15 to go in this one at the 45-yard line of Philadelphia. Barkley in the backfield. Barkley scrambling and not much there. No gain on the play. Jack Campbell takes him down. Defense has been doing its job, but if only the offense can do its job. Less than a minute to go here in the third quarter. Total offense so far, 86 passing yards, 90 rushing yards, 176 total yards. Meanwhile, the Lions have over 220 just on the quarterback alone. And yet have no points to show for it except for the 6 they have. Second down and 10, 36 seconds to go. This might be the last play of the quarter. Play clock to 4, down to 3. Hurts the throw, flips it. Barkley's got it. Past the 40, past the 50. And we have a flag down. So this might be coming back. Would have been a pickup of 4 if it was the case. And, A.J. Brown is down. 2 flags. Let's see. And he got injured because of that. So that's a chop block on him. So that's a 15-yard penalty for the offense. He got back up, though, so that's good to see. So it's going to be 2nd and 25, if I'm not mistaken. If it's a chop block is, 15-yard penalty. Actually, it's 18. It says 18 here. 2nd and 25 coming up, and it looks like they can go ahead and take this to the fourth quarter. So that's what we're going to do here. Philadelphia has the ball, but unfortunately the penalty pushed them back deep into Philadelphia territory. Are they going to go for it or no? Nope. No, okay. All right, we are going to go to the third quarter here. Still a close game, but the Eagles are doing much more than the Lions are in terms of scoring points. 13-6. Can the Lions come back? We will find out together after this. Let me be the first to let you people know that Happy Thanksgiving and also Merry Christmas, considering that this will be our last Reviewing Network Live Sunday Night NFL Rewatch before the Week 18 finale, pending on not we get a good flex game, but this is his scheduled last game here. Fourth quarter here, Eagles driving, but they are way back in their own territory. 2nd and 18. Hurts the throw. Gets away from one tackle, going to run, and going to try to get some of that yardage back, and he does. Pick up of 7 yards on that play, and Hurts got banged up on that one. And he's good. Got hit there. No, surprised there was no flag on Campbell. But yeah, that leg did shake up a little bit here, but it bent awkwardly though. I'll tell you that. That did look like an awkward bend there. 3rd and 11 here. They clock to 5. Hurts the throw. Hurts looking. Might try to run. Flips it away, and that's a catch by Brown, but it's going to be out of bounds. Oh no, it's caught. But we have a flag as well. What a kooky play that was. It's going to be on the Lions. That's a first down. So that was before the pass. So they got a first down regardless. So it's going to be at the 49-yard line, and that was a good catch by Brown. It might have been out of bounds, though. It doesn't matter. They got the first down anyway. So they'll have 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Big play right there for the Eagles. And that put Jalen Hurts over 100 yards on the night so far. 14 minutes to go here. 1st and 10. Hurts alone in the backfield. Play clock to 5. Well, no, he wasn't in the backfield. That was Barkley, who gets the ball past the 50, past the 45 and the 40, and that's a big first down there. Flag down, though, and it looks like it's coming back. Who's this going to be on? Holding offense. That's on Jordan Mailata. So it'll move him back again to the 39-yard line. Their own 39-yard line. And yeah, he was holding on to Anzalone. So it'll be first and 20, I think, on the 39-yard line. Barkley's best run of the night goes for Moot. Only 47 yards on the night so far. First and 19. 13:23 to go. This time it's Bigsby. Tank Bigsby gets a little bit of that yardage back. Pick of about 5 or 6. Looks like 5 yards. Second and 14 coming up. Bigsby's numbers so far in the night. 4 carries, 35 yards. Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle there. So 13:22 to go. And there's Mailata trying to keep Hutchinson away. Second and 14 from the 45-yard line. 12:46 to go. Hurts to throw. Fires it. That's complete. That's Devontae Smith, who we have not heard a lot from tonight. He's had 5 targets tonight, but that's his first one of the night. Pickup of 8 yards on that one. Closing in on a first down. 3rd and 6, so it's going to be 3rd and manageable for the Lions. Tackled by Arthur Millette, the former Steeler in Raymond. Jeff Stoutland, we see on the screen here, the Eagles' run game coordinator and offensive line coach. 3rd and 6, 12:12 to go. Empty backfield for Hurts. Play clock to 4, 3, 2, 1. Gets it off. Hurts might run. He is going to run. He's going to get the first down and more past the 40. And slammed down by Anzalone, but not before he gets an 11-yard pickup there. And a first down into Detroit territory at the 36-yard line. Under 12 minutes to go in this one, and this is where he's unstoppable. And Jalen Hurts' run now puts him at 6 carries, 32 yards on the night so far, rushing. 11:27 to go in the fourth. Once again, empty backfield. Play clock to 5. Play clock to 1. They get it off. Hurts the throw. Going deep down the field. He's got a man down there, and Barkley was there, incomplete. Had a big play there for Barkley and could not handle it. So 2nd and 10 coming up. Clock stops at 11:07. So 11:07 to go here in the fourth. 3rd and 10 coming up. 2nd and 10 coming up. Excuse me. I keep forgetting that ESPN's ahead from the TV. Trying to build the suspense here, people. 2nd and 10 from the 36. Hurts to throw. Hurts scrambling, going all the way back. Hurts firing deep, and no one there. Jahan Dotson was the closest receiver there, and that is going to be a 3rd and 10 coming up. So yeah, what happened this week? I almost had a concussion at work. I mean, I was lucky I didn't go to the hospital that night, but I fell. I fell and landed on my back, but luckily I kept my head from hitting the ground. So that was quite a fun little adventure early in the week. So 11 minutes to go here, 3rd and 10. They're in field goal range, so if they want to, they could kick a field goal here. Wind seems to have not been a factor for them so far, though. Hurts fires. That's complete to Brown, but he's not going to get the first down. Picks up only 6 on that one, so it'll be 4th and 4 coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. 10:42 to go here in the fourth quarter. Wind has not been a factor so far with the kicks for the Eagles. Yeah, winds are not looking too bad on that screen right there. This will be a 49-yard attempt to extend the lead for the Eagles and make it a 10-point game. Elliott's kick is good. And the Philadelphia Eagles extend their lead 16-6, 10:15 to go in the fourth quarter. It's now a two-possession game for the Eagles. Can the Lions get anything going here? We've been saying that all night long, but so far the answer has been no. Will that change? We find out together after this. Alrighty, welcome back everybody. They are showing the Lions many failed attempts on fourth down, and that is the reason why they now have a 10-point deficit in this game. 5 consecutive fourth down attempts, and they have failed every single one of them. And that's why the Lions only have 6 points on the night so far. First game with 5 failures on fourth down since 2022. So can the Lions get anything here? That should really be the title of this video. Can the Lions do anything tonight? This is Jacob Sailors, the backup running back. Gets to the 28-yard line, excuse me. I'm misreading this whole thing. So, as I said before, this is our last Reviewing Network Live Sunday Night NFL Rewatch for at least the next month until we get to the Week 18 finale. And there are a couple games that could decide what the Week 18 finale is going to be. I think it's right now the front runner is the Steelers-Ravens game. If the Ravens continue on the pace they have been on, which is more than likely to happen, that probably will be the game that we'll cover here. But we also have Chargers and Broncos. You never know how that division is going to go now that Kansas City seems to be out of the picture for now. First and 10 here, though. We'll get... I'll touch more on this in just a second here. Goff. Gibbs in the backfield once again. They'll give it to him again. Gibbs has a lane past the 30, past the 35, and he gets the first down. Taken out at the 39-yard line, pickup of 11 yards. I'm trying to see what other games could potentially be the Week 18 Sunday night finale. Possibly Seattle and San Francisco, maybe? Detroit and Chicago definitely is a possibility, with the Chicago Bears doing as well as they've been doing recently. So yeah, the possibilities right now are good. Carolina and Tampa Bay could be a contender too, if Carolina continues on the pace they're on. Who would have thought Carolina would have been 6-5 right now? First and 10 here, though, at the 39-yard line. Under 10 minutes to go. Goff to throw. Goff gets away, flips it away, and just incomplete. Trying to get to Brock Wright on that one, but not to no avail. Lions are definitely missing Sam Laporta. That's one thing I can't say. The offense, without him in the picture, they have just not had anything going overall. And again, it's Jalen Phillips with the stop right there. Puts the pressure on him, I should say. I don't know how Philadelphia does it, man. Like, I feel like the Jesse Pinkman meme from Breaking Bad. You can't keep getting away with this. Second and 10 from the 39. Amon-Ra St. Brown on the moon. Been relatively quiet so far tonight. Goff to throw. And that is incomplete. Yeah, Amon-Ra had 2 big catches for 42 yards total, but he has not done much since. They've targeted him 10 times. Third and 10. And knowing the situation they're in right now, I would not be shocked at all if Dan Campbell goes for it on fourth down here. Because let's make it 0 for 6. Why not? This is the fun kind of mad. Not like last week with the Steelers and Chargers game. When it's a team that I'm attached to, that's when I get mad. But when it's like this, when I have no stakes here. Third and 10 here. Goff going deep. And not there. Incomplete again to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Adoree Jackson, the veteran, with a big play there. And it's going to be another punt. So yeah, Lions just... Yeah, this is bad. This is like the Lions have gone back to pre-2021 Lions. Like, this is rough. Xavier Gipson waiting for the punt by Jack Fox. 4th and 10 punt. Careful doesn't get that blocked. Oh, muff punt, but gets pushed out of bounds. So it doesn't matter because the Philadelphia Eagles get the ball back. Hey, be careful, that wasn't fair catch interference. Another drive for the Lions, and once again, nothing to show for it. You see the numbers up there for the NFC playoff picture. Rams at 8-2 right now, sitting at top of the division. Eagles at 7-2, Bears at 7-3, Bucks 7-4. Big game for the Lions here, but it looks like it's not going to end up working on their favor. Hurts to throw, that's complete to Goddard. That's a first down. And that's a pickup of 17 yards there. And the Eagles are doing as much as they can to kill as much clock as they can. Yeah, as I mentioned before, as they were just saying on there, they cut away before I can read the whole thing. 14-28. I'll get to the standings in just a little bit here. 14 of 28, 135 yards. First and 10. I'll tell you about it after this. 8:33 to go, halfway through the fourth quarter. Give it to Barkley, and Barkley breaks away from one tackle, but not another. Not before he gets about 7 on that one. So the wildcard teams right now stand to be Seattle, Detroit, and Green Bay, if the season were to end today. But San Francisco is knocking on the door, as is Carolina, and that's, other than that, though, everybody else is just kind of like dead on arrival at this point. Minnesota, Dallas, Arizona, Atlanta, Washington, New Orleans, New York. 2nd and 2 coming up for the Eagles. Looks like they gave him an extra yard on that one. 7:54 to go. And it could be another one for Barkley. They clock to 2. Yes, it will. And not much there. Might have stopped him. No gain on the play. In terms of the AFC, here's where things stand right now. Denver, with that big win against Kansas City today, move up to 9-2 and number 1 in the division in the conference. New England 9-2. Indianapolis 8-2. They're on a bye week, of course. Pittsburgh 6-4. Your wildcard teams are Buffalo, Los Angeles, and Jacksonville. But Houston, Kansas City, Baltimore, even Miami could be players coming into the rest of the season here, especially Miami. They could be a spoiler for a number of teams. Tush push time. 3rd and 1. And it does not look like they got it, but it's 4th and 1. It's going to be close, so they'll probably do it again. They're definitely going to go for it again. There's not even denying it. By the way, Cincinnati, Las Vegas, Jets, Browns, Titans, you're all the way down at the bottom there. Eventually could end up with the number 1 overall pick again next year at this point. 4th and 1, so what will they do here? What do you think they're going to do? Tush push again. Tush push number 2. Just give them the first down now. We know they're going to get it. Oh, and they got him to jump. Never mind. Once again, that's how you stop the tush push. Get them for the 5-yard penalty. That's how it happened the first time around. Not that it really is going to matter, because they got this game in the books right now. 6:25 to go, and the Lions need 2 scores in 6 minutes and 25 seconds. That's going to be tough to do, because Lions can't score points when they've been in the end zone. Not in the end zone, when they've been in the red zone. And in the end zone too, but I digress. Braden Mann getting ready to punt this one away. He does. And ball's going to keep moving, and A.Q. Shipley is going to be there to stop it down at the 15-yard line. So 6:14 to go in the 4th. Not much left for the Lions to do here with time running out. They need 2 drives where they score points, and they need it now. My God, that Oh What Fun movie looks like complete and utter shit. That movie they're talking about on Amazon Prime Video, that looks terrible. But I'll delve a little bit more into that as we go along here. First, after these plays here. 1st and 10, 6:14 to go. Goff to throw. Nothing. Incomplete by Jahmyr Gibbs, who's been doing most of the work tonight on rushing and receiving. They miss Sam Laporta, man. It's a big part of their game, and yeah, it's just not showing up here. But yeah, that Oh What Fun movie looks pretty bad. It's directed by Michael Showalter. It's got people like Michelle Pfeiffer, Dennis Leary, and Ava Longoria. But it just looks like bland Lifetime movie blown up because we got the big stars in here. Looks pretty bad. So I'm definitely not looking forward to checking that out anytime soon. 2nd and 10, though, here. From the 15-yard line, what can the Lions get anything here? Goff to throw again. Gets away from one tackle and nearly intercepted. 3rd and 10 coming up. Jordan Davis again. And now they have no choice but to go for it on 4th down. Who's number 3? It's not Irv Smith because he's a tight end. He's the one that almost gets that picked off. 3rd and 10 coming up. Need a big play here. They need anything to keep this going. Goff to throw again. 6 minutes to go. Goff fires. That's complete to Williams. Wide open. Past the 40. Still on his feet. And down at the 42-yard line. 27 yards on that one. Takes him to 4 receptions, 88 yards. But more importantly, a 1st down for Detroit. And they need to score points fast. And Williams getting away from Quinyon Mitchell to make that play happen. So 1st and 10 coming up here. That's a big play they needed. Can they get another big one here? Gibbs on the move. Goff fakes the throw, fires it, and not there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up from the 42. 5:20 to go in this one. At the very least, you got to get into field goal range to get 3, because you need that in order to keep in this game. Second and 10 coming up here with 18 on the play clock. 74% completion percentage through week 10 tonight, 14 of 33. Play clock to 6. Might be a free play there. That one nearly intercepted. Jalen Carter on that one. I guess there wasn't a flag. I thought one of them jumped. One of the Eagles defenders jumped. So it's already 3rd down and 10. Bats that one down. This is just unbearable to watch. 5:17 to go in this one. 3rd and 10. There's still a ways to go of getting into field goal range. Goff going for the deep ball. Not there. Incomplete. Jahmyr Gibbs the intended target. It's 4th down. And this time you have to go for it on 4th down. This time you don't have a choice. 5:12 to go in this one. 4th quarter. It's Kobe Dean who's the one that breaks that up. Are you serious? You're punting it away? You gotta be kidding me. Jack Fox punts it away. That's the white flag. They have literally given up the white flag. They know that they can't come back from this. Like, what the hell, man? So Dan Campbell will gamble 5 times to go for it on 4th down, and every time he'll miss it. But in a moment where you need to score points and get back in this game, he just punts the ball away. Like, what sense does that make? As we're watching the Kobe Dean doing ballet dances. Hey, it's working for his play, I guess, but that was stupid to do that. Like, you need to score points. All you're doing right now is giving Philadelphia the chance to not kill the clock. 1st and 10 for Philadelphia. And they'll do it with Barkley. And gets about 2 on that one. Not really a big night for Barkley, but hey, they're getting the wins. So they're getting the wins right now in terms of the score and all that. So it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. 20 carries for him, 59 yards on the night so far. Derek Barnes with the tackle there. It's like the Lions just, like, I mean, This is terrible, man. This is not the type of play we usually see from the Lions. But I mean, this is awful. So 2nd down and 8 coming up. 4:27 to go. Give it to Barkley one more time. Barkley could get the first down. He's close, but no. Just a little bit short, but it's tush push time once again, kiddies. That was Jeffrey Loria earlier. This is Howie Roseman. Jeffrey Loria is the older guy. This is the younger guy. Hey, give Philadelphia credit, man. What this guy has been able to do in the last 10 years has been incredible. I mean, they've won more Super Bowls than they've had in the times that they've been in them. More power to him, man. I mean, they're doing the Lord's work here. Tush push time. And it does not look like they got it. It looks close, but we know they're going to go for it again. So why even waste our time? The Lions are wasting a lot of time too. The punt was pretty much the punt was basically the white flag. They know they're cooked. 4th and 1, go for it again. So 3:14 to go. Lions really are not doing anything to stop this clock. They are literally waving the white flag right now. And it looks like Cam Jurgens is heading back to the locker room. Timeout, Philadelphia, with 3 minutes to go. So that's why Cam Jurgens is going in the locker room. He got hurt, so it'll be a new center under here. I just can't believe how little crap Detroit is given tonight offensively. The defense is doing their job, but the offense just isn't doing anything. As we're looking at the Eagles' remaining schedule, they've got a pretty good schedule here. They go to the Cowboys next, then they'll host the Bears on Black Friday. At the Chargers, that'll be a Monday night game. Then the Raiders, Commanders, Bills, Commanders. The only game that looks tough really for them is the Bills. I think they can easily manhandle the Bears and the Chargers, but I think the Bills one's going to be the tough one overall. Because last time these two played there, they were pretty good. And no, they did not get it. They did not get it. So the Lions get it in Philadelphia territory at the 29-yard line. I'm shocked. I'm surprised that didn't work. Yeah, at the very least, they're in field goal range, but the question is, will they even bother to go Jake Bates' way? Because apparently Jake Bates did something terrible in pregame or something, because like they want to make it more interesting here, of course. I mean, we know that's going to be the case here, So let's see what happens here. Can Detroit do anything here for the, 11 billionth time tonight, it feels like? Jalen Hurts just like, come on, man, really? That's the play we're calling? All right, so 1st and 10, Jared Goff. Now's the time to be Superman. 1st and 10. Jahmyr Gibbs. No, he fakes it. Goff fires. Incomplete. Jamison Williams, the intended target. And that's just been the story of this team all night long. Nothing but that. Just missed opportunity after missed opportunity after missed opportunity. So 2nd and 10 coming up, and Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean's been the X factor in this one. So it'll be 2nd and 10. Goff to throw. Gets sacked. Ball came out. But he does pick it back up. And you're in field goal range right now, Detroit. Don't do anything stupid. This is getting ridiculous. Go look if I'm squeamish. Why? What happened? What do you mean, don't look if I'm squeamish? Nothing happened. It was just a typical... He got stepped on by his center, though, it looks like. 3rd and 17. So you were really pushing yourself out of field goal range at this point. Goff better be careful here not to get sacked. Fires that one and nearly intercepted. Cooper DeJean almost had another interception tonight. And they're going to go for it again. No, you can't be this stupid, Dan Campbell. You cannot be this stupid to go for it again on 4th and 17. They're going to do it. 4th and 17. If they don't get it, it's game over. And now Philadelphia takes a timeout. But my God, if they seriously go for this, they deserve to lose and not get it. They deserve to lose this game because this has been their story all night long. This is the thing that everyone's going to be talking about if the Lions lose this game. 4th down conversions, gambling it all, going for it, being the gambler that you are, and seeing it hit you right in your ass that you don't get it. That did not make any sense, but you get the idea of what I'm trying to say here, people. This is unbelievable. So 2 or 3 to go, 2-minute warning, and it looks like cooler heads are prevailing, and it looks like Jake Bates will come out to kick it. Even if they don't make it, like, this is the smart thing to do. It's to be a long one, though. Remember, he missed 53-yarders in pregame. So this is going to be longer than that. 54 yards. They have to get it or it's game over. Kick is up. And it is good. So we do have a one-score game. So there is still a little bit of drama left here. And they might try onside kick when we get back from the 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the 4th. Are we going to have some surprises here in the final 2 minutes? We'll find out together when we come back. So coming up in a little bit here, we'll wrap up the events from the post-game show. What's looking like a Philadelphia victory, but we never know what could happen here in the next 2 minutes. But Detroit still has all 3 of their timeouts. That's the only thing they have going for them at this point. But I mean, honestly, they could have tried to go onside kick at this point, but we'll see what happens here. Kick up. And we got some rain falling there, according to Mike Tirico. It'll be a touchback. Weather has been the factor in a lot of games today. Lots of winds in the early window games. We thought wind was going to be a factor here. You see the rain starting to fall in Philadelphia. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Snow's going to be falling soon. It's going to be great. So 1st and 10 here for the Eagles, trying to seal this game away. From the 35-yard line. Give it to Barkley. Breaks through one tackle, but can't get to the other, down to the 41-yard line. So Lions take their first timeout. Will be 1:53 to go. So 1:53. The number so far for Barkley tonight, 66 yards on the night so far. Not a big night for him so far. It's kind of an average night, but hey, they'll take it at this point. Just got to hold this lead. 2nd and 5 coming up. 22 rushes, 71 yards. Excuse me. I thought I misread the whole thing. I misread the numbers. 2nd and 5 coming up. Give it to Barkley again. And once again, they were able to stop him after a pickup of about 2, it looks like. And, of course, they'll take their second timeout. Detroit will. So it will be a big third down coming up here. 1:49 to go. If they get close, they're close enough to try to push again one more time. May have not gotten it the last time, but this could change. This could change the whole dynamic right here. Could potentially be a playoff preview too. We could see these two teams again in the playoffs. They could use this as revenge, the Lions can, if they don't get this win. 3rd down and 3. If they get it the first down, the game's over. It looks like Hurts is going to throw, and no, they're not. It's going to be 3rd and 8 now. So that'll help the Lions out. They won't have to use their last timeout. That's going to be on Fred Johnson. Fred Johnson. False start on that one. So that's what going to send them back 5 yards. So Jalen Hurts is more than likely going to throw the football now. Fred. Sorry, so 3rd and 8. Once again, the dynamic's still the same. If they get the first down, it's game over. 1:51 to go in the 4th. Play clock to 8. They're going to throw. Hurts fires. Incomplete. He was looking for Brown, but their flag is down. And that might be that might be it. That's it. Pass interference on the defense. That's the ball game right there. That's a killer. That's a blow right there. Yeah, I tend to agree. That is not a pass interference. That's a bad call right there. That's not a good call. That's a bad call right there. Barkley. And Philadelphia's going to call their Detroit's going to call their last timeout. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't take the knee. Yeah, that's a terrible call right there. Like, where's the pass interference? It's an offensive foul. You want to call a foul, it's an offensive foul. Wow. Yeah, Chris Collinsworth doesn't usually get things right, but I agree with him. That's not a pass interference call on the defense. That really did not seem like a pass interference call right there. That's a terrible call right there. Yeah, they gave it to him so they wouldn't peeve off the Philadelphia fans. Tell me otherwise. So no timeouts left. First down, it's over for official. Saquon, nothing there. Well, technically, it's not officially over yet, but you would be needing a miracle at this point because they'll take this down to about 57 seconds, run the ball, then you take 40 more seconds off the clock, and then we leave the Lions with about like 16 to 17 seconds left. I wouldn't even call it that. They just got lucky. They got lucky mostly because of Dan Campbell's stupid 4th down plays. Going for it on 4th down way too goddamn much killed them. So they'll take a timeout here. The last one with 57 seconds left. So everyone doesn't have any timeouts. So if they don't get the first down here, Detroit would get the ball back with about 17 seconds left. No timeouts. So you would need a miracle at this point for the Lions. But yeah, this was not really a win for the Eagles in general. It was just the fact that the Eagles basically got the win solely because of the fact that the Lions kept going for it on 4th down and kept missing it every single time. You can't convince me otherwise that wasn't the case. Like, Jordan Davis, though, had a great night, though. Most batted passes, 3 tonight in an NFL game this season, tying Derek Brown. So one more opportunity here for the Lions to try to get the ball back. Once again, first down Eagles. That's the game. That's the game right there. Give it to Barkley one more time. He's got a little bit of a lane, and he might have gotten the first down. And that's it. Philadelphia will move to 8-2, and the Lions with a deplorable loss, dropping to 6-4. Just two consecutive games, two Sunday night games this season for the Lions. They have been losers. Yeah, this is a bad game. This was a terrible game for the Lions, and you can't blame anybody else except Dan Campbell for those stupid plays, those stupid fourth down plays. But that's it. Eagles will move to 8-2, winning this one. Lions drop to 6-4. Your final score, 16-9. We'll be back to wrap things up here on the Reviewing Network Live Sunday Night NFL Rewatch in just a moment. Yeah, that game didn't work out in the Lions' favor overall. Bad game for the Lions overall. Final score, the Eagles 16, Lions 9. Eagles moved to 8-2. Lions dropped to 6-4. And again, it goes back to what I was saying before. You can blame two things for this. One, the lack of Sam Laporta. You can definitely tell without him in the lineup, this team does not have that same juice that they had before. But on top of that, Dan Campbell on those fourth down plays, man. Like, after the first two or three, maybe you should get the hint that maybe you should stop doing those plays. But no, he kept doing it all night long. That's the reason why they lost this game. That's the reason why they lost it. They had no chance of getting back in any way, shape, or form. The Eagles didn't really have to do all that much. Look at the numbers here. Jared Goff, 14-37 for 255 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Jalen Hurts' numbers, 14-28, 135. No touchdowns, no interceptions. He did have a rushing touchdown, but you get the idea here. Like, Jalen Hurts and them didn't really need to do anything because they had the Eagles number. They had the Lions number all night long. The only real positive tonight for the Lions was a night for Jahmyr Gibbs, where he had over 140 yards in total yards, rushing 12 carries for 39 yards, 5 receptions, 107 yards. The only close one after him is Jamison Williams with 4 receptions and 88 yards. David Montgomery, 6 rushes, 27 yards. The Philadelphia Eagles, Saquon Barkley, 26 carries for 83 yards, plus a 7-yard carry of receiving yards game. A.J. Brown had a good night tonight, 7 receptions, 49 yards. They got to him 11 times, and he got most of the carries overall. Jahan Dotson with a couple of nice plays, 2 receptions for 43 yards. And the Lions defense, the Lions just couldn't stand up to the Eagles overall. That's why they lost this game. And I don't know if it's really a killer for them, but they got to get this fixed quickly because their schedule overall is not looking too easy. The Eagles have an easy schedule going forward here. They got to go to Dallas next, which should be an easy win. Then they host the Chicago Bears on Black Friday. That should be an easy win for them. Against the Chargers, that should be an easy win for them on Monday night. Their only real tough competition coming up is the Buffalo Bills, and depending on where they'll be at in that second to last game of the regular season is too soon to tell. But the Lions' schedule, their schedule goes like this. They got the New York Giants. They'll be at home for the next 3 weeks. They have the Giants on next Sunday. Then they have the Packers on Thanksgiving Day, the Cowboys on Thursday Night Football, then at Los Angeles, the Steelers, the Vikings, at the Vikings, and at the Bears. Their last home game is the game against the Steelers. So yeah, their schedule overall is the next game should be an easy one. It's the Giants, but after that you got the Packers, you got the Rams, you got the Bears and the Vikings. Even the Steelers are a team not to be messed with here, especially depending on what happens with Aaron Rodgers in the next couple of days. That should be a game that should be close overall. But yeah, this was the game that the Lions could not afford to have, and now they're sitting there at 6-4. And as I said, as the standings show, the Chicago Bears now sit atop of the NFC North right now at 7-3, with Green Bay at 6-3-1, Lions at 6-4, Minnesota at 4-6. For Philadelphia, this was pretty much nothing to them because they pretty much have the NFC East locked up for them. They should just give it to them now because really, I don't see the Dallas Cowboys making any impact in terms of the standings overall here. Even though they're the second best team in this division is fucking terrible, man. But yeah, Washington's not that great without Jane Daniels and a lot of the injuries they have. New York is terrible, so this should not be a hard schedule for them to easily win the NFC East once again. So Philadelphia wins it 16-9, and that's going to wrap up this 4 consecutive week stretch of episodes of the Sunday Night NFL Rewatch. We'll be back to our regular format on the Reviewing Network Live next week. Thank you so much for joining me, and the next time you see another one of these will be the Week 18 finale with teams to be determined. So that will be on January 4th in the new year, unless we have a flex game that I feel like would be one that I could do. But until then, thank you so much for enjoying this. I hope you did. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification button. And also check out the last game I did, the Steelers and the Chargers. And we will see you all in January for the next episode here. But we'll be back with our regular format next week here on the Reviewing Network Live. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Until then, Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, whatever you want your holidays are. I'll see you in the new year on this particular show. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care. The following has been a presentation of the Reviewing Network Sports.